on the bench, and that's good. This is the time of the year. Anthony Carmona is on the bench. Carl Dean's on the bench. It's time to stretch the bench, get them ready for the playoffs. And Norristown's doing that. They are playing an aggressive person-to-person. Doug has it, passes it back out to Paul, looking for Hahn, who has it. We have another sub for Methacton, number 15. Josh Levy is in. He gets the rebound, the shot, and makes his first basket. Josh Levy with the score. So we have Josh Hahn, Paul Hawk, and Doug. And number 5, Mike Bonaducci is in. So we have several new players for Methacton as well. Both teams going to the bench, playing, and getting the other players involved in the game. Several of the Methacton players have started or putting their warm-ups on, so I think they're done for the evening. Phil Ash goes to the basket, is fouled. That is the 4th team foul on the part of Methacton. And number 11, second foul. Phil takes the shot, misses it. We have another substitution, a welcome substitution. Matt Terry is getting some time. It's nice to see that. Matt's a student that I had in the class last year in the high achievement. Awesome kid, great student, and it's good to see, because he did not play last year, it's good to see that he's on the court and getting some playing time now. He certainly deserves it, and he is one of the highlight films for Norristown. Great package, just a very responsible student, great kid. Tom is going to inbound the ball, another blue-collar worker, high achievement student. Great kid in the classroom. I have him in the classroom this year. A lot of fun and very intense student. We have a walk here. It's a turnover. And you may see a little bit of that, but it sets the table for the rest of the season with these guys getting some time and down the line for the next season, because they're all underclassmen out there, I think. Now, Matt would be the senior. Mike's an underclassman. Steve. Phil and Tom are all underclassmen. Methacton has it. Hahn takes the look for the shot. Nice touch. Vertical. Makes the 3. Methacton is almost at the point where they're doubled. 66-31. Hahn's putting the pressure on Steve. Bad pass to Tom. Passes it back to Steve. Methacton's in a very loose person-to-person. Matt touches the ball. Passes it back out to Tom. Just pass and cut, pass and cut. Yep, we're gonna have a turnover. Yep. Almost turnover. Corrected on that. It'll be Norristown ball underneath the basket. Steve inbounds it to Mike. Probably back out to Matt. Yes. Going to give it to Steve in the corner. Not a good spot. Gives it to Mike underneath. Takes the shot, tough shot, rebounded by Josh to Hahn, passes it to Doug, looks to go to the basket, goes strong, misses it. Josh Levy gets the rebound, goes up strong, misses it, and Mike rebounds it. Steve is just doing what he wants to do with the ball, penetrates. Not good defense on Hahn's part. I think he's kind of tired. He's played a lot of minutes this game, and he's been forced to do a lot of running. Ball's passed to 5 in the corner. He loses it. That's Mike. Bonaducci loses it, so Mike's on, Hahn's on, Josh is on, Doug is on, and Paul Hawk's on. That's the 5 from Methacton. So we have Tom, Matt, Phil, Mike, and Steve on from Norristown. No rush, no hurry. A lot of cuts, going to the basket. Mike misses the shot. Methacton's trying to push it up. Doesn't happen. Takes a long shot. Looks like it was partially blocked. Coach can't be too happy with that. Just trying to put some points on the board, and you really have to look to get it to someone else. There's 2:26 left in the fourth quarter. Compliments to Mike. He's playing a lot of players. He's not pressing, not worried about numbers of points, getting players to play, and that's the right thing to do. In my opinion, that's the right thing to do. Let your players play. Don't worry about points on the board. Get as many players on the court as possible. Those kids are at practice every day. They're working hard every day, doing a job in the classroom to stay eligible. Everybody deserves the opportunity to get some court time when you have the opportunity in games like this. And Mike and staff are doing that. Players are getting the opportunity to play, and it's great to see. Not much more I can tell you, people. It's 66-33. It is exactly double. I know that Methacton can't be pleased. They thought they would be more competitive than this score indicates. They're not. Norristown could score more. They haven't, because they're playing the clock and not the points. And they've been patient, haven't looked to run as much or pressure. Mike has it. He's getting some pressure in the backcourt by Steve Williams. I do have a couple changes for Methacton. Josh is on, Mike's on, Paul's on, Doug's on, and Steve Williams is on. So, and it looks like the same lineup it is that for the timeout. Nice play, nice pass. Missed shot underneath the basket by Mike Bonaducci, but it was a good look. Cylinder blocked it. We have less than 2 minutes, less than 1:30. Matt has the ball up top. We have an official timeout. I'm not sure what the issue is, but the official do you know what happened? Ken Witters. Something happened with Matt Shorts, I believe. He's coming back on the court, I hope. I think it was a question of not being tired, but I'm not sure, quite frankly. But Matt will come back on the first dead ball. Methacton almost turns it over. Mike guarding Paul in the corner, takes a shot, misses it. Mike Buckley rebounds it. Ball's in Steve's hands. There's less than a minute, 50-some seconds. 66-33. Ball's into Mike. He's going to challenge. It's blocked. Surprisingly, blocked. We don't see much of that. Ball's being pushed up. Mike is going to challenge. Ooh. He was determined to get that bucket, but I kind of thought that foul could have gone either way. Obviously, they called it against Methacton, but it looked like he did a little push on that. But nonetheless, it's Mike to the line, shooting 2. (66-33), 34.7 seconds in the fourth quarter. Mike's first shot is good, very strong, very consistent, nice net. Matt's back out on the court for the last 34 seconds. As I said, I'm not sure what happened. Ken comes out, so we have Steve, Phil, Mike, Tom, and Matt will finish the game. Missed shot. Doug rebounds it. Marvin Phoenix has the ball, passes it to 15 at the top. Someone's got to look for that last shot. That's Josh Levy, I believe, took the shot. Tom rebounds it. There's a steal. 5 gets the rebound, puts it up. That's Mike. There is 12 seconds. We have another steal. Josh Levy takes a shot, misses it. Steve rebounds it, going to run out the clock. There's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, takes the shot and almost makes it. Final score is almost doubled. It's 67-35. I have to be candid, I'm more tired from this game than the game Friday night. And Friday night was so emotional. I think doing the play-by-play in color and trying to do a job that's fair to the players and to the spectators. In any case, people, we have a Norristown win. It sets the table for Friday night. Norristown has to feel good. They did what they wanted. They controlled the game. They scored as they wanted. Everybody's healthy, and sets the table for Friday night with Plymouth Whitemarsh. If this game is aired between now and Friday sometime, please note, Friday, PW, a big game, a very important game for both teams. Please come out and support your team. For Methacton, Methacton's coach can't be too happy. They were not competitive. That was his goal when he talked to me prior to the game. They wanted to be competitive. They had been with PW and Upper Murray, but they were not competitive in this one. He can't be happy with that. And it illustrates the disparity in talent and ability and athleticism between these two teams. I think that'll wrap it up, and you can check the paper for the stats. Have a great evening, and we'll see everybody on Friday night. Looking forward to talking to you about the next game.